So all in all, this has been a pretty good tractor for us, but I do want to point out a couple of things that have given us some challenges. And I'm going to go right-hand side underneath the cab here. And let me point out, at the end of these cables for our shifters, those little connections have started to lock up on me. So, meaning that the pin is freezing through the yoke onto the shifter linkage. So if you're having tough shifting between the ranges, the big 1, 2, 3 ranges and park, you may want to consider getting some penetrating oil on those. In fact, if you have this tractor, either the Ford version of it or the New Holland version of it, I would recommend oiling all of these connections, right? And even down in here, and there's one up top there. So I would recommend getting some penetrating oil on all of those. Now, the other problem that we had with this tractor is going to be with these hydraulic connections right there, or for the loader. Those are your 2 loader connections, and they run your loader valve. Inside of here, similar to those yokes over there, there's a little yoke in here, and there's a nut and bolt holding it together. What happened is the nut come off the bolt, and the pin slid out. All of a sudden, I couldn't move my loader one day. So I did have to remove this and unscrew this sheathing assembly here. Obviously, there's a couple of hex screws to take off there as well too. But I did have to remove that, and I Loctited those nuts and bolts together there. The one thing though you want to think about is you've got a certain distance here that you need to maintain, because that's going to dictate your where your loader handle is, and also the travel of the valve. So you want to make sure that when you do this work, you do measure that distance, and make sure that you keep that very consistent. So other than that, that's the only real problem we've had with this machine. It's been a great tractor for us. So yeah, Case 75C.